National Office of the American Legion does that. What I just have to do is condense it, because when I get it, it was 13 pages long. This single page was the first real Memorial Day speech. It's called the Gettysburg Address. It's not even a full sheet of paper. It's 13 pages long. Society loves to use the word hero. There are sports heroes, action heroes, political heroes. But is there any group more deserving of the title than the more than 1 million men and women who have sacrificed their lives in the defense of our nation? Included amongst them is a gridiron hero named Jack Loomis. Jack was an All-American football star, as well as a terrific center fielder from Baylor University. He attended the New York Giants training camp and signed as a football team member as a free agent. But when World War II came along and the attack on Pearl Harbor, Jack knew what he had to do. He went out the next day and joined the Marines. It was as a Marine that Jack would go from sports hero to genuine American hero. On February 19, 1945, Jack Loomis was amongst the first boat to land at Iwo Jima. Jack died on March 8, 1945. An American lost a great hero. For his actions at Iwo Jima 80 years ago, Jack Loomis was posthumously awarded the Medal of Honor. Sacrifice for others. This was the final act of yet another hero, Army medic Calvin Brooknight. He died so others could live, his father said at his eulogy, a ceremony that occurred last year at the Arlington National Cemetery. His father was not exaggerating. Specialist Brooknight was killed in 1965 while shielding and protecting 4 of his fellow soldiers in a field in Vietnam. He was awarded the Silver Star. These approvals, these esteemed awards, are slow. It's a common practice in the military that most of us who've been there realize. As a result, his original gravestone had no acknowledgement of his service and his Silver Star. It was through the determination of other veterans that the injustice was finally corrected and his gravestone was replaced with a proper one in 2024. So we veterans who are still here still owe it to those that went before us to keep the faith and make the things right. Navy Lieutenant Commander Lindsay Evans and Lieutenant Serena Weilman conducted multiple combat missions against Houthi terrorists in 2023 and 2024. The aviators both earned multiple combat medals for their action in the Middle East. On October 15, 2024, these 2 trailblazing women pilots lost their lives when their A-18 Growler jet crashed during a training exercise on Mount Rainier. Even within the safety of the United States, the military is inherently a dangerous profession comprised of professionals willing to sacrifice for us.